Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The tight end Fant in motion. Daniels starts with a pass. That run complete to Jalen Lane. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 2.
60 Eagles.
Now it's Johnson. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
The outside into the hands of McClory. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Commander's first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Panther 60. Cougar 19.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. He's going to air this one out. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
60 Vikings. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He's going to look downfield once again. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
To the air right away is Hurts. There's a short one taken by Ingram.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
Great. Set. Right there. Carl Leviani.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 5. Now Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. They're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Mitchell on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready? So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Washington.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, go.
To throw is Daniels. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Ready, set.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
That's over the middle and intercepted.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
No touch that. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. Hey, easy, 63, 63, bad. No touch.
A run with Barkley. A modest game. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Now Hurts going to call his own number. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Philadelphia.
When you're defending Jalen Hurts, Mike, the challenge is not only do you have to try to take away all the weapons at his disposal, but you have to account for him as a runner. And in this case, that's exactly what the offense dials up, and you can see why.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Tracy. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8.
Trimmer, trimmer. Alpha, alpha, alpha. No touch.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Set.
On third down, it's Hurts. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Hurts will work here from the pistol. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make him cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
Hurts going to hold on to this one.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. That's a nice pickup there.
Tiger swarm, tiger swarm.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. To the goal line and in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Go, Reed, go! Cougar 19! 18 Cardinal, go!
Daniels with a give to Drosky Merritt. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. That's on the tackle, Jawan Taylor. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McClory. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Defensively all over him. And it'll be second down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, but come down with the pick.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long.
Let's go now. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. 18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Moving left. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
And the Commanders first down.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
It's second and 8.
Ready.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8. Here's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. We'll talk things over before third down. throwing now. Daniel. Pass caught left side by Fant. After that play, we have one of the commanders who is down. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar knife, 70. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and long at the 18-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 68, trap 60, trap 60. 19, 18.
Another run here with Johnson.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Sinnott, the man in motion. On 1st down, right back to Johnson. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Koo is able to add the extra point. The Commanders will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set.
On play action, Hurts. Open man downfield, that's Ingram. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, he's going to be throttled up and taken down. They got him. That is a Dafe Owe. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Great. Set. Snap. On anyone.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wisnowski, to punt. 2 minutes to play. 1st half, All tied at 7. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! Crack all 80.
Sinnott, the man in motion. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Up the sideline at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Don't touch it. And anyway.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Trey Amos. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. On the run to the right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Nolan Smith in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in their 2nd quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hawk 70, Hawk 7. Big Lion.
Throwing is Daniel. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Commanders will take a 21-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hey, Sil, I know you want it.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. So a big one there to start the drive. 52 yards.
Don't touch it. 180, 180. Turn up, Yanni.
Kill, turn up, right. Kill, turn up.
No touch.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That'll be taken in by Parker. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Great. Set. Trimmer. Delta.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it third.
To throw is Hurts. That's caught left side by Ingram. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Ready. Here we go. Set. Go.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Great. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
18-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Great. Set.
Hurts to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. Third down coming up.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
On third down, here's Hurts. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
17 yards.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And that one's just too long to get going. And they'll come up and stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
1 yard gain.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Hurts will try it again. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
3rd down and 9. Hurts again. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Odafe Owe. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
Wisnowski in punt formation.
This brought in out past the 20. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cardinal, 19 Lions. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniel. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 15 yards pickup there. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
19 Charger, not purple 80.
They'll throw with Daniels. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington. Here's Coop for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Commanders will extend this third quarter lead.
Eagles 10. Youngway Koo set to kick off.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 30-yard line.
No touch.
Once again, it's Barkley.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down, and that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And third down coming up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To the air again. Hurts. He finds his tight end, Ingram. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
17 yards.
6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley.
Saquon Barkley on the carry. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 33, here's second and 4.
Good, sir. Hey, 70, trimmer.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
That's another Eagles first down.
Hurts now. He'll get that out to Barkley. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will score! Tyrone Tracy, touchdown Eagles.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up for the
Let's go. Trimmer. Carl up, Yanni. No touch.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
The decision to go for two was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for two. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready, set. Come on, set.
The motion man here is McClure. Now Daniel's going to give this forward to the receiver. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll go with Bill. That's Krusky Merritt. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Go.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and
3. Pass to 60.
They'll try to rush for it with Johnson. And he will have the Commanders' first down. I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on third and 3.
at the 36-yard line.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up.
First and 10 now from the 36. Send it, the man in motion.
Ready.
We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On the give, Krusky Merritt. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance. Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Let's go now.
Send it, the man in motion.
Viking 18. Let's go.
They'll go again with Johnson. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, here we go.
Krosky Merritt. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Koo's kick is good. And the Commanders will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Hurts to the air on first down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Eagles.
Bill King.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, Hurts. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
The 29-yard line.
To throw on second down is Hurts. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for us.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. He runs with it. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding.
And he will score! Game on! Tyrone Tracy, touchdown Eagles! That is second touchdown of the afternoon. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for one and make it a one-possession game. Or some people think about going for two here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for two, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a two-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Hold it ready. Back.
The motion man here is McLaurin.
Go.
They'll start the drive with Krosky Merritt. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. From the 31, here is 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Check.
Sinnott, the man in motion.
60 vices.
Here comes a toss, right. Here comes Johnson. Lots of space, past the 45. And he'll be forced out of bounds. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Here we go. Here we go. Past the 60. Past the 60.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Krosky Merritt to run again. Has some room inside the 30. And he's in. Corey Krosky Merritt. Touchdown, Commander.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all just seal this victory away.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
No touch that. Right there, right there. 73. 73. No touch.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard
On
line.
first and 10, it's Hurts. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big, explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Second down throw for Hurts. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Eagles, first down.
Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. Awful time to get a penalty. Now first and 15. Hurts again. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Get it. Cougar 19. Go.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a win here on the road for the Commanders. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.